You ever do something so dumb, so epically cursed, that even you know you deserve what's coming? That's what this story is. It's not a confession. It's not a warning. It's a set of rules I found, far too late. But if you're hearing this, maybe you still have a chance. It started like every mistake does, with a deal too good to pass up. The house was old, Victorian, nestled deep in the woods at the edge of town. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, a wraparound porch, and a view of the lake that shimmered like glass. The online listing said, "As is, price to sell, motivated owner." Translation, haunted as hell. But I didn't care. I was broke and desperate. I signed the papers and moved in by the end of the week. That first night, the silence was thick, the kind of silence that breathes with you, then holds its breath when you stop moving. I chalked it up to nerves until I found the note. It wasn't handwritten, it was typed. Plain paper, folded, slipped under the door to the master bedroom. It read, 11 rules for idiots who bought a haunted house. I laughed, genuinely, thought it was a joke from the realtor or maybe a local legend someone thought I'd find funny. I was wrong, so wrong, because I broke every single rule. Rule 1, never answer to your name after midnight. The first night I heard it at 2:11 a.m. Someone, whispering from the hallway, said my name, soft, almost shy. Eli. I opened the door. No one there. The hallway was empty, but the air was thick and sweet, like rotting fruit. I said, "Hello?" The whisper giggled. I closed the door, locked it, didn't sleep. The next morning I found claw marks on the inside of the doorframe, not mine. Rule 2, always check the mirror twice. The bathroom mirror was cracked, just a thin hairline at first, but every day it widened. By the 4th night I caught something in the reflection. Not behind me, in me. My reflection didn't move right, didn't blink when I blinked. I turned away. It didn't. I smashed the mirror that night. The sound it made was wrong. Not glass, more like bones breaking underwater. Rule 3, don't go in the basement on Sundays. Guess what day I picked to check the fuse box? Guess what I found? Not the fuse box. A staircase that hadn't been there before. It spiraled downward, deeper than the house should go. Cold stone walls, wet steps, no light. I stood at the top and something whispered again. But this time, it wasn't my name. It was a date. The day I was supposed to die. Rule 4, burn anything you find in the walls. I found a doll behind the drywall in the upstairs guest room. Porcelain. Hand-stitched clothes. Its eyes were made of real human teeth. I should have burned it. Instead, I left it on the fireplace mantel. The next morning, there were 3 dolls, and one of them had my necklace on. That night, I woke up with bite marks on my chest. Tiny, round, like doll jaws. Rule 5, never count the stairs out loud. I counted them, because I thought it was silly. 13 steps, what a cliche. But on my 3rd day, I counted 12. The next day, 14, then 11, then 15. The house shifted when I walked them, like it was watching how far I'd go before I noticed. I started falling asleep on the couch. I don't trust the stairs anymore. Rule 6, if you hear a child laughing, leave immediately. I don't have kids, I live alone. But one night, around 3 a.m., I heard laughing outside the bedroom door. A child's laugh, high-pitched, playful. I opened the door and saw a shape at the end of the hallway, too tall for a child, too thin, but still, laughing. When I stepped forward, the laugh stopped, the lights flickered, and the shape whispered, "Found you." I locked myself in the bathroom until morning. Rule 7, cover the keyhole in the red door. There is no red door in the house, or so I thought, until I saw it. In the attic, behind a shelf that hadn't been there the day before. It was old, peeling paint. No handle, just a black iron keyhole, pulsing slightly like it was breathing. I looked. I saw me, hanging, swaying gently, eyes wide open, grinning. I haven't been back to the attic since. Rule 8, don't accept gifts from the house. Found a ring in the sink. Gold, clean, beautiful, engraved with my name. I wore it for a day, just one. That night, I woke up choking. My hands were around my neck. I couldn't stop. The ring was burning into my finger. When I managed to rip it off, I saw it wasn't engraved anymore. It said, "Mine." Rule 9, never sleep in the master bedroom on the first night. Guess where I slept? Guess what I dreamed? A couple, pale, lifeless, sitting at the end of the bed, watching, smiling. When I woke up, the sheets were tucked so tightly I couldn't move. And I wasn't alone in the bed. Something warm and breathing next to me. Rule 10. The house lies about being empty. I thought I was alone, until I found a journal behind a loose brick in the chimney, from a man named Carter. He wrote about voices, doors, laughing children, dolls. The final entry read, "If you're reading this, you bought the house. I tried to warn you. It won't let me leave. It won't let you leave either." The next day, I found new handwriting in the journal. My handwriting. Words I didn't write. Rule 11. Don't read the 11th rule out loud. I did, and I haven't heard silence since. There's whispering, constant, in the walls, in the floorboards, under the sink, behind the mirror shards. And every night at 3:33, the house sighs, the whole place. One deep breath, like it's waking up. And every night I stay up, wide-eyed, praying it forgets I'm here. But it doesn't. It never does. Because the final thing the note said, written in red at the bottom, was, "You don't own the house. The house owns you."